replay code. I gotta get the replay code. Import the replay code. Eichenwald. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna watch one of Toshi's games. Okay. It was a Plat 5 to Diamond 4 game. Okay. Close to what my games. So it'll be an interesting game. So we're gonna watch mostly from your perspective, but if I have something to like say, I'm gonna say it. Okay, you guys have a good brawl comp. Good brawl rush comp. Looking at the venture, that's good. Nice aim. Alright. Yep, going on the... Okay. Nice. That's a clean first fight. I have nothing to say about that. That was a clean first fight. Good job. I have a feeling, given you want me to watch this game, it might fall apart. Okay, they've got the Orisa now. Alright. Venture gets away. I understand... Okay. I understand why you're sitting there, but... Dude, how do I turn? There we go. I'd honestly prefer if you went into this room and started shooting, because it'll force the Orisa to either turn to you, or the supports to stop healing the Orisa. And it would allow your team to just move up a little bit more. So it's like, this position isn't terrible, because you're still behind your tank. But if you go over here, you start splitting attention, and that will help you win fights. God damn it. So you want to be looking for off angles, just to try and split attention. Because the tank is going to take most of the attention, but he can't push forward if there's, like, no splitting. Alright, good shot. It's a solo fight. Okay, it's a good Lucio ult. Good kill on the Orisa. Okay. Yeah, don't be a bitch. Okay. Alright. Good shot. I forget, do you play console or PC? I think it's PC, but some of these turns are looking like trackball. You just don't know where you are? That's fair. Nice. That was an unfortunate set of events. Okay. Alright, I want you to roll in. Like, play forward, roll in with your Junker Queen when she ults. Because this Lifeweaver ult is basically useless because of the antis by the Junker Queen. So if your tank ults, a majority of the time you want to go in and just start killing things. So you're there, but unfortunately, like, everyone's already unantied. So you want to play a little bit more aggro. Now that, like, if you see that your tank has ult, like, you can press tab and see the ult charge, that's a good indicator that you should start playing a little more forward, because they're gonna look to use their ult. Now here, swing a little bit more, because you are just sitting in front of the death pit, and, you know, Orisa pushes you off. If you play a little more over here, you can still be seen by your supports, but you're not about to be, like, thrown off the map. So if you just pushed in slightly more, it would have been fine. But nothing too significant beyond that. Yeah. Let me watch you die again. Yep. Full on dead. I forgot Orisa has push now. No shield. Yeah. I mean, she gets the shield back as a major perk, but it honestly sucks because Javelin Spin is just more useful. The only time you want the shield is if you're going against a Zarya or you're playing 6v6 poke and you're double shielding with Sigma. I also like how your team has Hamter God and he's not playing Hamter. Go up from your Lucio. What does what mean? Hamster, wrecking ball. Wrecking ball is hamster. Yeah. It's like how people call Winston monkey. We just call them by the animal. Because hamster is a lot quicker than wrecking ball. Alright. Back to, how did you die? Hold on. I was distracted. I will say you are shooting tank a little bit much this fight. But it's alright because, you know, you'd have to swing a little bit in the open to get it. I understand the like want to stay over here. You should be looking to like swing just a little wide. You could roll into this side room. I'll go into free cam. If you're like, yeah, here specifically, you'd wanna play like here so your supports can still see you. And you'd be able to shoot backline, and if you get pressured, you can roll into this room, and just like try and live. If Orisa pushes you, your Junker Queen will probably come in and help. And then Orisa is cut off from her team. You can also one of my favorite things to do with Cass, I'll show you later, is rolling into the enemy tank and fan the hammering them. Because it will hit all shots and it will fucking melt them. Tanks are the only characters I fan the hammer on. Your JQ pushed a little too aggressively. Yeah. Okay. That death was JQ. That was, you weren't really out of position. JQ just rushed in. Okay, you go and deal with turret. Good. Yeah. You or Freya should be the one dealing with turret when it pops up. But you can probably have an easier time with it because you're playing a hit scan character. Turret's on JQ. Bob's there, yeah. Staying out of the fight for a while is good. JQ goes in because she got nanoed. The nano was pretty good. Good kill on the Ashe. The ult there was a little unnecessary. I'd say holding it for next fight would be good. We'll have to see how it plays out. But you might have needed it for this fight. Because even if you don't kill anyone with it, the fact that you are popping Deadeye forces them to use cooldowns. Like, Orisa would need to use Javelin Spin or Spear just to stop you. Alright. It looks like you guys won anyways, so it's not too bad. But, yeah. That fight, just use Javelin Spin at a... Not Javelin Spin. Wait to use Deadeye. If 3 of the enemies are dead, good rule of thumb is they're gonna lose that fight anyways, so you just shouldn't use an ult. Like, if 1's down, I understand popping an ult to, like, get some more kills. But if you're up 3, then it doesn't matter. They're not gonna kill you. You guys have 2 minutes 48 seconds. Pretty good. There's a hamster. Okay. We'll see how you deal with it, but you and Ana should really be marking the hamster. Like, Ana should be sleeping him, you should be flashbanging him a lot. Alright, you guys are really split up right now. Hold on, let me see the team's positions. Go into free cam. What's the setting? Okay. Let me see what happens here. But I think it might just be your team all backed up for the ball, and you and JQ didn't. Let me watch this. Yeah, your supports are on the ball. It's you guys should have backed up. Yeah, now you're basically split. Yeah, your Lucio went back. You didn't realize it, and now you're like isolated. I'm honestly surprised you're living this long. And now you're the last alive and you're dead. Yeah. When the ball touched point, honestly should have just been the time that you guys back up. You can't control your team, but you going back to point, you would have been closer to your supports so they could actually heal you, and maybe you could have stabilized. But it was a good fight from them. Freya does more than you. In what way? Held both DPS. Yeah, but if you're cut off from your team, the likelihood of you winning the 1v2 against both DPS is low. On defense, your goal is to stall as long as you can. Obviously, you stall longer if you win the fight and kill everyone. Bursting the ball with the supports. The thing is, Freya can't do anything to slow him down. Your flashbang will cause him to... I don't think it kicks him out of ball form, but it does slow him down. And one of the hardest things to do against a ball is hit him, especially in metal ranks. Flashbang doesn't fully stun, it hinders, it causes a slow. It'll slow an enemy. Like, they will walk slower. It's really good against divers. It also stops them from using movement abilities. So, like, Genji can't dash. At least I'm pretty sure he can't dash. That was just for poke when you need to finish the kill. I mean, you can use it that way, but no, it's still... It doesn't fully stun. It just slows. That is how it works. It is over. I mean, it's a good thing to know now. So yeah, it will stop movement abilities. Like Soldier, when he's stunned, he can't run. Okay. Yeah, it's... Now your supports are antied and dead. Unfortunate. Good kill on the Ana, but yeah, the fight's over. Mostly pointing out what you could have done, potentially, to avoid fights. Like there. Did you see that the hamster slows down? Let's watch it from his perspective. That's the Ana. So. Watch it from... Oh, fuck me. Alright. Let's watch it from his perspective. Yep. Hindered. He slowed down. Then he got life gripped for no reason. But, like, he gets slowed down. Everyone will get slowed down for, like, a second and a half. That's typically enough for you to get a headshot on him. Or two. It's like, you and the Ana on your team are the ones who want to be marking the hamster. Because you have abilities that can slow him down. Good fucking aim. Holy shit. You got a perk? Oh, you picked the right click perk? You. Like, honestly, if I picked this perk, I'd swap it to just doing right clicks. Remember, I'm not a good player. I am gonna make mistakes even in the game that I play with you. Or play to show you. Alright, I have not been paying close enough attention, because it seems like both teams are just trickling. Like, it's not like there's a lot that happens. When both teams are trickling, it becomes very team deathmatchy, and you just want to take duels. Which you've been getting picks, so you're fine. I'm curious about the scoreboard of this game. I kinda want to see it. So if you could send me the scoreboard if you have time. Scoreboard doesn't mean everything, obviously, but. Alright, I let it charge a little more, man. That was way too trigger happy. I understand that there's a D.va there, and she has she has defense matrix, but you're never gonna kill anything if you just immediately pop Deadeye. Like, unless you did it really quickly to reload. But even then, you'd only really do that if you're planning on fanning the hammer. So just let it charge a little bit. Also, you were in Kitsune Rush. You could just reload quickly. Yeah, you weren't even out of ammo. Yeah, don't like, immediately throw it out. And you were far forward, so you died. That was... Yeah. It's okay. I'm out of water. Good Good roll. Good roll. Wow. Yeah, that moment right there. Hold on, I'll go back to it. You dueling this D.va, this is where you want to be right-clicking. Because she is a massive target. And you will just be dumping bullets into her. Like, when you rolled over her, that would have been a perfect time. Nice. Yeah. Like I said before with Deadeye, that's just, you're just not charging it. I don't know if you could have made it there if you rolled, but I would have at least tried to contest, because Jinky's behind you. It was a good dive. Got your flashback 8 out of 4 shit. Yep, shooting the Reaper, that's good. You guys are getting run over. What the hell? Okay. Starting to make it better. That's good. Good kill. Blue's playing like shit. Never mind, I'm not even playing right now. I'm VOD reviewing Toshi's game. Good shot. Good shot. Would I have preferred you shoot someone else other than the D.va? Let me watch this from above. Gonna go into free cam. Spectate overlay. Your aim is really good. That is not where your problems lie. A lot of it is positioning. Sune rush, back out. D.va goes in. Honestly, you didn't play wrong there. It was just an unfortunate circumstance. Yeah. D.va got a really good dive on you. No, your aim has been fine. Like at every time I've seen you shooting, you're hitting most of your shots. It is positioning. Honestly, most of the people who are low rank, it isn't even their aim, it is their positioning. They position like fucking animals. Pull up. There you go. There you go. You charged it, and look how good it went. Dude, see? That's all you needed to do. You needed to charge the fucking ult. Good job. Good job. That was, overall, it was a good win. No one was tickling you. Even if you're getting tickled, charge it. I want you to only cancel or shoot when you're at 50 HP. And then roll the fuck towards your supports. Ow. My knee. Owie. But, yeah, so, charge your ult, ban the hammer tanks, and just work a little bit on positioning. More active. Take more off angles. But yeah, that was overall good. Yeah, 58% weapon accuracy is better than most players. Pro players sometimes only have like 60% accuracy on cast. You're fine. Yeah, your team played really well, and you played well with them. You died a little more than I would have liked, but it's honestly, you got the kills to make up for it. You have a 3 KD. You're fine. You didn't abysmally dogshit play like the enemy Reaper. The enemy Reaper is... Oh my god, he is so bad. Alright. And the enemy sim is... Wait, how do you only have 3,000 damage? Yeah, the enemy DPS were awful. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to quickly go into practice range, right? Just going to show you quickly how quickly you kill someone if you fan the hammer. Let's bring out Reinhardt, right?
Not every fight's a fair one.
I didn't even hit all of the bullets. And we kill him. Like, it is insanely good at killing tanks. Because if they're up close on you, pressuring you, roll through them, shoot them in the back, you punch once. Or you throw a flashbang first so they can't run away. Like, even on ball. Oh. And you just gotta shoot them once.